Good morning, beautiful people. I'm driving to work this morning and I feel grateful. I feel blessed. It's the first snow of the year. It snowed yesterday and the snow stayed overnight, and everything is covered with white this morning. It's not that cold. A little bit cold for the time of the year, as we're getting used to the below freezing weather, but with a few layers on it, it felt really nice, and the sun was shining and all the white in the trees and in the fields. And as I was driving in the countryside, I just couldn't help but feel grateful and appreciate the diversity of nature. Like what a beautiful world we live in. What an amazing environment we live in. Always changing, always evolving, always growing, always with different colors and different palettes and different. Just some days it's wet and some days it's dry and some days it's white and some days it's green, and the fall colors and the rainbows in the sky, the water that flows and then freezes and then flows again. The animals, I just feel such reverence and gratitude and love and appreciation for Mother Earth and all that live upon it, for the air that we breathe, for the water that sustains us, for the fire that warms our homes and cooks our food. I'm really feeling an attitude of gratitude today, and I wanted to share it. I want to encourage you to connect and think about what you're feeling grateful for today. Maybe put it in the comments, but at the very least, feel it within you, because your attitude determines your altitude, meaning how grateful you are for what you have determines on how much more you get. and I'm not talking about material possessions, but that's a part of it. It's just the love of life, the zest of living, and the beautiful relationships, and everything that makes life the good stuff. You get more of that when you appreciate what you have already. It's just how it works. It's a secret to life, really. What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on what's missing in your life? Or are you focusing on what you already have in your life? It's not rocket science, and it is kind of magical. What you focus on, meaning being grateful for what you have, attracts more of that. So if you're focusing on lack, you'll get more of lack. If you're focusing on abundance, you'll get more of abundance. But the thing is, that's easier said than done, right? That's the kicker. Like, everybody gets this at this point. It's just, how do you do that? And it has to do with your conditioning. It has to do with your belief system. It's in your subconscious. The beliefs that you created. You created your belief system, usually when you're very young, based on your environment and what you were taught. Somebody taught you something and you believed it. Whether it was a person teaching you something or an event teaching you something, you were taught. Life events, life circumstances taught you, and you believed certain things, and you made up, you created your belief system, your model of the world based on those teachings. And they're operating those beliefs in the background, in your subconscious. And if you believe the world is a dangerous place, your brain is programmed to prove it to you. You will look for and find danger everywhere. If you believe that life is hard, your brain will do its job and prove to you how hard life is, and attract, and you'll create that. If you believe you can only just have enough, or if there isn't enough, your brain will prove to you, show you confirmation of your belief system. Your brain goes around proving you right. And so really the trick is to rewire your brain, to change your beliefs. And they're in the subconscious. And I think I will stop this. I won't go into how to do that in this video. That's a deeper lesson. But the beginning, because there's many ways of reprogramming your belief systems. There's a lot of different ways of doing that. And one way that I'll give you so that you can start all on your own, because the most effective and the fastest way takes a guide, a coach. It takes help. It works better. But on your own, look at it like, remember those old cassette tapes when we used to mix music, when you used to record music, songs on a cassette or an 8-track, if you remember those? You can re-record over top of the old music. That's possible in this scenario. It's the same. It's the long way of doing it. There's faster ways. But you can do that. You can start that right now. So if you've got this old belief of, I'm not good enough, that's in the background, it's a belief system operating in the background, you can start saying to yourself on a daily basis, many times a day, I'm getting better and better every day. So that by repeating this new belief, this new mantra, this new, and it's not going to be a belief at first, it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel not true. Because it's going against your belief system that says you're not good enough. I'm not good enough. So to say something like, I'm getting better and better every day, is going to feel off. But as you keep repeating it and keep repeating it, you're recording over and over and over. You're layering over top of the old belief until eventually this new, I'm getting better and better every day, becomes a belief. So that's one way of reprogramming your subconscious into shifting your belief system towards a growth mindset, towards an abundance mindset. And it's one way of stepping out of victimhood and stepping into creatorhood, designing your life consciously rather than reacting to life unconsciously. That's where we want to get to. We want to be living as conscious human beings, creating the life that we want. And you have to get into the subconscious limiting belief systems and shift them. And so I encourage you to focus on the good things in your life and appreciate them and give thanks for them out loud or inside. Just be grateful. I'm grateful for the snow and the sun and the fresh air and the water and the earth. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for me and my life. And start layering on some new beliefs, change your beliefs around the things that aren't going well in your life. I leave it at that for now. I send you love and gratitude and joy and peace and harmony and unity, oneness, as we become whole within ourselves. Wholeness is bringing back the fragmented parts of ourselves that were torn away through lifetimes upon lifetimes of trauma. As we remember ourselves and become whole, I send you love.